Good evening, everybody. A warm welcome to an increasingly chilly Aggborough for National North action. Kidderminster Harriers against Farsley Celtic. As we've said, a delayed kick-off by 15 minutes. Farsley stuck on the M6. I think we've all been stuck on the M6 at some point following football, but they've arrived and we are getting ready for action. Harriers' first game in 3.5 weeks. They haven't played since the 28th of September when they were beaten at Spennymoor Town, but in that time they've had a chance to get a few players back to fitness. They signed Ashley Hemmings. He makes his debut this evening in the number 10 shirt for John Pemberton's new signing. Hemmings helped up in the air by Pennicutt, back to Hemmings, brings the ball down on his thigh, gets it out of his feet and now runs at pace to winger. That's a good drive, good shot, low, not really going to threaten the keeper, but it's an effort on target and some throughout the season. John Pemberton's men have the ball on the deck with Butterfield, takes it well in his stride, plays it slightly behind Austin, he just checks his run, but Austin can bring the ball towards the edge of the penalty area, tries to show a clean pair of heels to his marker, lays it back to Moyo. It's a low cross, it's behind everybody, and I don't think that really Pennicutt side to Austin. Austin got opportunities to cross this, tries to jink one way, goes to his right and he's run into the Tom Allen, maybe had an opportunity to cross that earlier, he's kept it in, he's managed to just stick out a leg. Harris may win this back and Chambers goes down in the box. That's a penalty, that's a rash challenge from Allen. Now Celtic are not happy about this, but I don't think he can have too many complaints. He'd lost the ball, it was in the endeavour of Davidson. So we've been playing for nearly 20 minutes and here comes Davidson left-footed and sends the keeper the wrong way down the centre. Kidderminster Harriers off the mark. Harriers 1, Farsley Celtic 0. 20 minutes played. Corey Davidson with a cool penalty, left-footed, gave the keeper the eyes, and Trenery went to his left. Davidson went down the middle.
Number 3,
and Kidderminster have the goal, and there is confirmation. Who tries to thread a ball through, it's hit up high into the air. Oh, that's a bad clearance, and it's pounced on by Chambers. Chambers still outside the penalty, works the ball onto his right foot, tries to get onto his left, goes for the shot and got across it and slipped as well. Deliver this one, so change in set piece taker. It was Weeks, and this one will be a left-footed outswinger from the new signing. It's got 4 players on the edge of the penalty who are about to make their darting run. One of them is Reese Williams, who's come in at the far post. You could see what he was trying to do. He's put it over the bar, but
should have a couple already, but just good now in the last 10 or 15 minutes or so, as far as they work the ball in a dangerous area.
And Harriers, on the defensive of Farsley, had a shot, it goes over. Sorry to break in there, Matthew. Here comes the throw, it's long, it's looping, it's flicked on at the near post. Weeks gets his foot up in the air, gets it clear, and perhaps Hemmings can get this clear, and that's a long punt forward in the end, which is, well, I don't think it was ever in danger of going in the goal. Gregory gets it back. So Yars plays it into the penalty area, headed clear, not the most convincing of controls by Butterfield, but gets it to Johnson. Harriers pressing, moving forward, that's a good move. Chambers with a shot from the edge of the penalty area, just down past the near post, which perhaps Trenery had covered. And Reece Dyche, who scored in the first half from the spot, has been denied in the second period. As Farsley with Walton, that's a low cross towards Gregory, it's gone across everybody. And it's forced into the side netting. 3 Farsley players went for that, one after the other. Been taken, they are. The referee's blowing the blows whistle, so here we go. It's a free kick to Farsley Celtic. It's up over the wall, and that's a good save away to his left. That was on target. And Cameron Gregory, that was the penalty. I don't think we needed VAR necessarily on that one. Not that we have it anyway. And it is Johnson to Chambers. Chambers just a little bit back heel to Johnson. Harriers on the left hand side in attacking position. Declan Weeks spreads the play across the deck to Milan Butterfield, about 25 yards out on the right hand side. Gets nearer to the penalty. That's a good whipped in cross from Hemmings towards the far post, and it's still going and it's in! And Harriers have a second goal. I'm not quite sure how that one's been forced in. Or has it? Well, Harriers are celebrating the goal. It has been forced in. They have their second goal. Confirmation of the goal scorer. Nice through a couple of players to Williams, who lays it off to Weeks. Weeks to Pennicutt in a forward position. Pennicutt square to Hemmings on the left hand side, gets in a shot from distance, and that's low and well saved by Trenery for him when the ball next goes out of play. It's Ed Williams, another Harriers substitute on the ball, skipping inside. Plays it to Penniket, who's been one of Harriers' workhorses this evening, but it's with Chambers. Chambers into the penalty area. This is a chance for Harriers. He's still going. Neat footwork. Drops it to Butterfield. Butterfield from the edge of the area. Trenery down low. And that's well applauded by the Harriers. Hayhurst plays a square ball to Clayton. Clayton's well, and this could be the way back in for Farsley. And when he was called on, Gregory brought the save to deny the substitute Nathan Cartman and get it clear to Chambers, and Johnson boots it high towards, well, he's got Butterfield chasing this, and Trenery was backpedaling to claim the ball, which he does, and there goes the full-time whistle at Aggborough. Kidderminster Harriers have won this match by 2-0, a goal either side of half-time. Corey Davison scoring a penalty in the 20th minute after Ashley Chambers had been fouled, and then the substitute Ed Williams forcing the ball in from a tight angle with 12 minutes to go. John Pemberton's side have been much the better of the two teams. It's a much deserved victory. They've hustled and harried. They have been a nuisance all game. Their work rate has been immense, personified by Richard Penniket, named as man of the match. 1,000